Hi, welcome. I want to just chat for a minute. I just want us to think about the words that we speak. And so I have a question for you. Have you ever had somebody just like speak horrible things to you, whether that was on social media or maybe it was in person? And have you ever thought about that old saying that says, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me"? It's such BS, right? It's such BS that words don't hurt. Words hurt many times far greater than anything somebody can do to us. I mean, and we live in this world where social media, like people just feel like they can say whatever the heck they want to say. Today I was watching, it's 2021 and it's the Olympics, and Simone Biles ended up opting out of the team gymnastics. And she said it wasn't a physical injury, that it was just something emotional that she was dealing with. And she just needed to take a break. And man, the internet world exploded. Like so much shame, so much condemnation, so much you're letting people down. And I saw this quote by this guy, and I'll put it in here where you can see it. He's apparently a mindset coach, works with a lot of Olympians, and he said he's had like over 25 requests because of just what's going on in social media from Olympians. Because if they don't win, if they don't get gold, people are just mean to them. And the thing is, they're on social media and they're saying it, they're calling them out, they're sending them messages. I've seen it on Instagram all the time where everybody has an opinion. And I just want us, because we're all guilty, okay? Like, I'm not sitting here throwing bricks and saying, I've never said something, I've never done, like, I'm not. But one of the things the Holy Spirit has really just convicted me on is, Connie, your words matter. And you can either build somebody up or you tear them down. And so I just want you to hear these 3 scriptures, okay, and hopefully they stick in your head. And before you start to make a comment on social media, before you do a post, before you do any of that, that you will stop and just ask God if this is what you should say. Okay, and I want to read these verses to you right quick. Let me find them right quick. So I love this one in Proverbs 15:4. Kind words heal and help. Cutting words wound and maim. And that's in the Message version. Kind words heal and hope, or heal and help. How many of us have had somebody who's given us just spoken encouragement over us? It goes so much farther than just the words that just knife through us. And then Psalms 19:14, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. I think so many times we forget that on the other side of that is a person. And like in Simone Biles' place, like she's hurting, where we can pray over her. I mean, we get to choose whether our words heal or whether our words hurt. That's our choice. And so just asking God, are these words that I'm about to speak, like, are they the words that you would speak over them? And I think as a Christian culture, I think when we call ourselves Christians, then we have to be in the midst of that. We have to ask those questions. And I'm going to give you one more verse. Kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul. Proverbs 16:24. You think about honey and you think about it just dropping down, right? And it's sweet and it's it just covers. And so do our words cover them with hope and with healing? I've prayed multiple times for Simone today that, one, the ugliness of social media would not touch her, that she would be wise to be able to, turn off social media, to be able to have somebody else check messages and delete those. But we all have that. It's not just today. It's not just this situation. Like every single day you see it. Every single day we see words that cut and maim, and sometimes we're the ones speaking them. So I would just encourage you today to just ask God, like, what have been the words that I've spoken that I just shouldn't have? And if you need to go ask that person for forgiveness. I know, hard. But I think sometimes we need to do that. And so I would just encourage you, before you post on that social media, before you give your opinion, and I'm saying that over myself too, that we would stop and pause and say, God, are our words bringing healing and hope? And I hope so. I hope so. Anyway, I hope that you're a healer. I hope that you will purposely find somebody today to speak healing and hope over.